and in fact, the family was in complete deep shock. Kulwant Singh was survived by his wife and one 3.5-year-old daughter, and in fact, a son also who is just few months old. And even 3 years before he got married, and in fact, he has served in the Indian Army for the last 40 years, and he laid down his life in the line of duty while fighting against these terrorists in Poonch itself. And in fact, now the entire nation is proud also, but entire nation is meanwhile in the deep shock that how our Jawans have contributed their life in the line of the duty while fighting against these terrorists who are always against the nation. But now the last journey, and the entire village, family members, and even the army officials have participated in the last journey of Kulwant Singh, Jawan Kulwant Singh, and the last rites will be performed with the full honor, with the full army honor, in fact. And today morning, the mortal remains of martyr Kulwant Singh arrived at the home, and family was not able to observe that their family member has no more, just because Kulwant Singh always speaks to the family and talk about the nation in a positive manner. And even the family was very much proud that their own family member is serving the nation through Indian Army and even posted at the front line and fighting against the terrorists. And in fact, Kulwant Singh was the one whose stories are being narrated in the entire village. The youth and even the students also, and the people who are very much close to Kulwant Singh, they keep in touch with the Kulwant Singh through the phones, and Kulwant Singh keep on telling what all is happening on the ground and how the Indian Army is fighting against these terrorists and protecting the country from these anti-national acts. And in fact, his stories are inspiring certain youth in the village and in the adjoining areas as well. And Kulwant Singh, martyr Kulwant Singh, turned to be the hero of the youth in that area. But when this news has just came out that Kulwant Singh has led his life in the line of duty, the entire village, the entire area was in a deep shock. Everyone was in the impression and the feeling that they have lost their family member. One hero of the nation has also left them in the middle, and in fact, he has left with certain stories among the people. He has left with certain impression among the people, especially in the youth also, that how a citizen and even an army personnel and Jawan is always remain on the forefront for his country. And in fact, he is always ready to contribute his life in the line of duty while fighting against these anti-nationals and the terrorists who are trying to destabilize the country. And in fact, he always talk about the nation. So these kind of stories are being in the mind of the people who have participated in the last journey and who are participating in the last rite of martyr Kulwant Singh, just because he's the one who has inspired the entire village, and the family members are in deep shock, and it's very hard to explain the emotions of the family members, and even the months-old child who is not aware that what all had happened, and even Kulwant Singh has not actually spent well time with his months-old son, and he is also there, and his Kulwant's daughter was also there, and in fact the entire family. It was a deep shock, and even it's very hard to explain the emotions of the family especially, but people are very much supportive. They are assisting the family members, and in fact they are providing all kind of support to the family members. And even the Punjab government has also announced, according to the rules, that 1 crore rupees to the family members of the martyrs, and in fact further facilities also. But yes, it is the proud of nation. But meanwhile, it is the fact that we have lost our heroes. We have lost our heroes, and we are praying for them also, for their family.